Okay, so today we're doing a deep dive into Zechariah chapter 5, and specifically two really symbolic, frankly kind of bizarre visions.
Yeah, they really are something. You've got the flying scroll first, and then right after, this vision of a woman in a basket.
Exactly. Our mission really is to unpack these sources and see how they talk about, well, God's commitment to dealing with sin, not just individually, but institutionally.
Right. These aren't just random weird dreams. They're like visual metaphors for clearing things out systematically.
Let's start with that flying scroll. The source gives specific dimensions, doesn't it?
It does. 20 cubits long, 10 cubits wide, which is, pretty big.
Yeah, that sounds huge. Why that specific size?
Well, what's interesting is that size actually mirrors potentially the porch of a large building, or maybe even the portico of the temple itself.
Ah, okay. So the size itself is saying something.
Exactly. It suggests this curse, this judgment is structural. It's going out over the whole land, like a legal decree being executed.
And the decree is against specific things. The sources mention two sins.
Stealing on one side and swearing falsely by God's name on the other.
Why those two?
Yeah.
Out of everything.
Well, think about it. They really strike at the heart of the community, right? Stealing breaks that social trust, that basic contract between people.
Okay. And the false swearing.
That undermines everything. If you can't trust oaths made in God's name, then your legal system, your religious authority, it all just crumbles.
So these are foundational violations, and the consequence is intense.
Oh, yeah. The scroll enters the house of the person who does these things, and it says it consumes everything. The timber, the stones, the whole structure.
Nothing left. Wow, okay, so it's a total individual judgment, but then why the second vision? The basket, doesn't that seem a bit, redundant if the scroll already dealt with the sinners?
That's a great question, but I think they handle different aspects. The scroll is the individual act, the personal guilt. The basket, that seems to be about the system of sin.
Ah, okay. So moving from personal to corporate.
Precisely. We see this ephah, which is basically a standard measuring basket, like for grain, a symbol of measure, or maybe even commerce.
And inside this standard measure is a woman.
Yes. And she's explicitly called wickedness. Some translations say their iniquity in all the land. It's the embodiment of collective sin.
And she gets pushed back down, right? Sealed in.
Yeah, thrust back down, and this heavy lead cover slams shut. It's contained. It's not about destruction this time. It's about containment and removal.
Containment, okay. And the removal method is also pretty strange.
Huh. Yeah, just a bit. Two women show up. They have wings, like stork wings, and it says the wind is in their wings.
Stork wings. Any idea why storks?
Well, storks are migratory birds known for strong, purposeful flight. It suggests this removal is swift, deliberate, and taking it far away. They lift the basket between earth and heaven.
Taking it away.
Where?
The source mentions a specific destination.
It does. The land of Shinar.
Shinar. Okay, that definitely has echoes. What's the significance of Shinar here?
Well, think back in the biblical narrative. Shinar is the location of
The Tower of Babel.
Exactly. It's the classic site of organized human rebellion against God. Pride, arrogance, trying to make a name for themselves apart from God.
So sending wickedness there is like returning it to its source.
Yeah.
Or quarantining it there.
Kind of both, I think. It's like God is saying this systemic corruption, this organized evil that permeates society, it doesn't belong among my people. Remember, the source material connects widespread evil to things like the flood narrative, God's grief over corruption.
Right. So this is God acting decisively again, but this time it's banishment, not destruction.
He's sealing it up and sending it back to the heartland of rebellion where a permanent house or base will be set up for it. It's being permanently isolated from his restored community.
So the sins that often get normalized, greed, maybe institutional dishonesty, pride, division, says they have a definite end, a place they are being sent.
Absolutely. It's a powerful declaration that God doesn't just tolerate societal corruption indefinitely. He takes action to remove it, to cleanse the system. So for you listening, this isn't just ancient history. The source material is pretty clear. God is serious about removing sin, not to shame us, but actually to restore us. Maybe the question is, what wickedness, big or small, might God be asking you to let go of, to let him seal up and carry away?
Yeah.
That's the core of it. There's this profound certainty in the text. Evil, whether individual or systemic, has an appointed end. It won't last forever.
God's commitment is absolute, removing what harms us, what corrupts, and ultimately restoring us to his purposes. A pretty powerful thought to end on.